Welcome back to Additive ASMR, the only place that 3D prints skeletons. I promise this will be our last, for now, skeleton 3D print that we assemble. I tried mixing some other fun prints in there, but there was just too many good animals to print skeletons of, so you really can't say no. And to be honest, I think this is the best finale of skeleton animal that we could hope for. As I'm sure you can probably tell from the tusks and trunks, tusk trunk, tusk trunk, tusk trunk, tusk trunk, tusk trunk. Tusks and trunks, tusks and trunk, tusk and trunk. It's an elephant. And I think that's pretty cool. As always, if we have a smaller part, we print that bad boy with a brim. And that's what we've got here. I think this is just the neck joint of the elephant. So let's just get our handy dandy deburring tool out and let's go to town on this bad boy and really deburr. Aggressively today. You can see two joints on here. I believe this is the joint where the head goes. Actually, I have that wrong. I'm pretty sure this is where the neck meets the joint right here. That'll just click right in there. And this is where the head will pop on. Pop right on. Pop, pop, pop. I think it makes the most sense to put the head onto the ball joint here first. Let's see if we can make this a good one. Whoops. Not quite. Attempt 2. really like how he's got the flappy ears. Adds the extra element to Mr. Elephant. Now, I think you all know what I'm going to ask you, because I think I've asked it in every video I've done so far. But what on earth do you name this guy? A skeletal elephant needs a name. I mean, he's no battle turtle. We don't want that guy coming back, do we? Maybe I'll make a guest appearance. That's a good one. Good capture. I like how he's got the head movement. It's very triumphant looking so far. Now we've just got our trunk left over. One day I'll use the heat gun to remove the fuzzies. Maybe I'll just do a video of all the prints I've done so far, because they all have strings on them, of course. And I'll just use the heat gun. It's basically just a really, really powerful blow dryer. You just blast heat at these and the stringies just kind of recede back to the body. So, anyways, given that this is just a square peg into a square hole, I think that this justifies some super glue. Got our crazy glue, super glue again. And there is no need to remind you all, but I will. This super glue is a brush. So we will just add some into the square hole. Just a dot, not a lot. 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 Let's do 2 dots. Because my elementary art teacher is not here to yell at me for using too many dots of glue. In fact, I think 2 dots of glue for this is the perfect amount. But she grew up to be an art teacher, and I grew up to be an engineer who 3D prints things. If any of you are art teachers, I'm very sorry. That was a mean comment. In my defense, my art teacher was a meanie face. Well, now I think that has to be by far the coolest skeleton that we have printed so far. The fact that his spine and legs are maybe the least amount of movement, and you still get the whole head turn And the trunk is very free moving, so that's very cool. Well, that was very fun. I would actually display this piece. And if I was going to print one of these as like, not life size, because holy smokes, would that take a lot of time to print. But maybe as like dog sized or cat sized, I would print this skeletal elephant in that size. That would be pretty dang neat. Aside from telling me what this guy's name is, why don't you guys tell me which of the 3D prints you've seen so far that you would like to see life-sized, or at least bigger. Well, if you guys enjoyed that video, or even if you didn't and you just like me, go ahead and like and subscribe. We're going to keep making these videos whether you like it or not. And until next time, keep printing those Z's.